The following is for the purpose of commentary and review. Flip Flappers was written by Yuniko Ayana, directed by Kiyotaka Oshiyama, musically composed by Tomas, developed by Studio 3 Hertz, or 3HZ, and licensed by Sentai Filmworks. Please support the official release. This show is a lot of things. Fun, cute, and even a little bit mysterious. I don't watch a lot of magical girl anime, but when I do, there's typically way too much lollygagging going on. Okay, I'm sorry for that. But seriously, this is such a pure... Okay, mostly pure, and fun show. It begins with Kokona Kokomine, a middle school girl not knowing where to take her life when suddenly life takes her wherever it feels like instead with a strange but fun-loving girl named Papika, who seems to be working for a secret organization, which I really don't know much about yet. Probably what makes it so secret. All I know is that she is cute and she flies around on a surfboard. Also, there's this aloof robot named TT-392, but Papika just calls him Buchan, that follows her wherever she goes. When Papika met Kokona the second time, the first is where we all thought she died by getting hit by a trolley, but Kokona really didn't seem to give a rat's ass at the time. They travel via some weird wormhole to a place that Papika and Buchan refer to as
Pure Illusion.
And they end up having lots of fun for their first day there, even though Kokona doesn't want to admit it. Oof. That's kawaii. They then have to camp for the night, even though Kokona hasn't warmed up to the idea of Papika and is a little too friendly for her tastes. Good lord, the Yuri is strong with this one. Why you gotta do this sort of stuff, Japan? When suddenly, giant versions of that one slug monster from Yoshi's Island, except made from snow. But anywho, Kokona pulls a Velma, and Papika gets them for her after being subjected to tentacle attacks in a way that Japan doesn't usually go for. And she gets the glasses!
Sploosh!
This makes Kokona sad, and she pops out a very shiny cyst, and now she's magical. Yay! She saves Papika from hypothermia, and of course... And she doesn't feel so magical anymore. But Buchan saves them with a portal back to the real world. And Kokona, after her cocaine binge, wakes up with her radioactive tumor in her hand from ripping it from her own flesh. JK, I just got there somehow. Then the episode ends with Stranger Danger! Ominous. And that was quite an interesting first episode, leaving me with many questions, mainly about who are you? Who are you? What happened? And what the hell is this place? Also wondering how Papika got her powers. Did she also have a magic stone embedded into her flesh as well? Well, that aside, there's a lot to appreciate here, and we're going to start with the characters. First of all, Kokona and Papika are precious. They are so cute. And if you're going to do a magical girl anime, then you have to make it cute, and they spared no expense in the cute department. Kokona is so reserved that whenever she smiled and laughed in that snowy place, I couldn't help but smile a little too. Being that she's sort of forced into making decisions for her future and growing up too fast, it's heartwarming to see her get to be a kid. Papika is a great way for her to do this too, as her childish wanderlust gets the better of Kokona, and she's practically the spirit of adventure. The two mesh very well, and I'm interested in seeing how they flesh out as their characters develop, and what sort of action that they'll be part of. Personally, I don't think much of the other characters. Buchan is kind of weird, you know, especially when they opened his hatch on top and they found his brain. That was oddly, I don't know, that was an odd contrast from the rest of the episode. It was pretty unexpected. The twins with gray hair are pretty odd themselves, but they were just sort of thrown there to say, hey, they'll be back later. Why? We know. You don't. Okay, bye. And I wonder what sort of connection Kokona had to have be chosen as a candidate, as it was put. Okay, now for the part I've been the most excited for. The animation. This animation is stellar! It's awesome! The subtle use of heavy and lighter lines in drawing these characters is wonderful. It gives it a very 90s feel while making the more action-packed parts move fluidly with a more modern animation style, and by way of less or more shading, depending on how fast or slow they want it all to move. The backgrounds are also gorgeous, looking almost painted. The background in the snowy land caught my attention the most, so much that I paused for a moment just to appreciate it without it passing by too quickly. And the use of lighting was fabulous, most notably at the end with Kokona seeing Papika again after their little adventure, the sunset obscuring Kokona's vision. Beautiful stuff. Wonderful work. The music is very appropriate for this show. The upbeat electronic music in the OP is a nice touch, and the ED was very cute, especially when paired with the two girls going on more little adventures in the credits roll. But in the more broader topic of sound in general, the sound effects in this show are brilliant. The snow sounds crunchy like it should, and the crackle of ice sounded so authentic. It didn't sound hollow like you're smacking into a watermelon. It was dull. It was deep. It's little details like that that show how much polish is put into a show, and it does not go unappreciated with me. So far, in both the sound and animation department, kudos. This is great stuff. By the way, this isn't a winter 2018 season show. This is from 2016. I can't believe I missed out on this from the beginning, but rest assured, I will finish it in the future. So, thanks to everyone for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, go see the show for yourself and leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this from me. And if you have a suggestion on what anime I should do a first impressions video of next, feel free to leave a comment. But for now, this has been Sir Fluffy the Knight, and I'm signing off for now. Take care, everybody.